And welcome back to the MGS2 20th Anniversary Marathon. I am Joseph Joestar316. I'll be taking over hosting duties for this Peace Walker run, followed by the MGS2 Tanker Dog Tags on just, about an hour and a half from now. But I will now throw things over to our next run, which is going to be starring SRGTsilent once again, our Pipusaru guru from the earlier run from Pipusaru 2001, and I don't see the game. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I actually know why. This is on me. I forgot to swap our back end slug to the proper region.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from our previous race. So nothing to worry about. So we'll just swap it, go back, and I'll just pray to God that this will work this time. Okay. Crossing my fingers for no CG here.
Go. We got this.
Hey! I sort of know what I'm doing.
It's
Alright,
okay.
so we got SRGTsilent and Panzerdeer on comms. I will also chime in on comms once in a while. I do know very little about Peace Walker. I've played it. But I'm just here for I don't know, support for I don't know.
It's the emotional support when Zadornov says no.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, Sarge, take it away, man.
Alright, hello. I'm Sarge, as Joe said. You might remember me from the monkey the game where you suck pants off of monkeys. Yes, that is an accurate game. Enjoy watching that VOD. This is Peace Walker, a very different game where we don't even have pants on anymore. And with me is Panzer. Hello, Panzer. Thank you so much for volunteering your time that I totally didn't coerce you into doing for this event. How are you doing today, Panzer?
I'm good. I'm excited to watch this run. How about you?
Well, I'm excited to play this run if the RNG lets me. This game is rough. Alright, let me make sure we're clear. Alright, I think we're good.
So yeah, just give me the countdown, man.
Alright. So, this is going to be a category called New Game Plus True Ending, which means we are doing both endings, and it means that we are on New Game Plus, which means we have a lot of stuff available to us. And with that, time is going to start when I hit start mission. So that is going to be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck.
Thank you. I literally need it.
Yep.
So right off the bat, would you like to explain how cutscenes work?
You can skip them.
It's gonna be a great hour and a half.
What else do you want me to say? Yes, the interactive ones.
But buffering. You can buffer cutscene skips.
Right.
If you look at the little peace sign down in the bottom corner, the moment that disappears, I could push the start button and buffer the upcoming cutscene skip prompt. So, very first thing about New Game Plus, you're gonna notice it immediately. You know what these are, Panzer?
What am I looking at here?
The comm effects that I'm using.
Oh,
that did not hit that gate, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is pretty much like very overpowered.
Yeah,
diminishes a lot of menuing.
So, Peace Walker introduces, at least I believe it was introduced to Peace Walker, this interesting effect called Kotodama Effects, which are basically, how would you describe them from what you've seen, Panzer? Because you've not done a run on the new route yet with them.
Yeah, I haven't used them, but from what I've seen, like it's just so much faster than, using like stuff in the menus or any items that you would have beforehand. It just diminishes that completely.
Yeah.
And well, you can basically, there's some that recover your psyche. There's What else are there?
The main ones we'll be using in the run are Psych Recovery, Increased Speed, and I won't be using it this particular run, but there is one that makes every single enemy in the room instantly...
Surrender.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, we saved that. Cool. Yeah, Surrender makes every guard in the room instantly go down. You notice I'm going to crouch going up these stairs. That's because Snake moves faster while crouched on slopes. He also moves faster in an object we'll see next mission. But this mission coming up, I can't skip this cutscene. You mentioned why. Would you like to explain it now that we're here?
Yeah, okay. So there's some cutscenes which you have to interact with. I mean, if you know the inputs beforehand, then they're pretty self-explanatory.
I don't. I forgot to write them down. What are they?
Oh. Well, how am I supposed to know? I haven't run this game in forever.
What do you mean?
They're
You're the
not hard.
Uncharted runner.
Yeah. Okay.
Calling them out. Yeah, so the first one's pretty easy. It's just R1, mash triangle. Unfortunately, the word mash is pretty accurate here. Like, you really do have to mash to get through as quickly as possible. We do allow turbo for a few things, but not this one right here.
Turbo is allowed in this game.
Turbo is allowed for the Peace Walker 1 cutscene and for
Torture?
Torture.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you use it?
No, I don't have a turbo controller. Imagine getting a turbo controller on the PlayStation 3. By the way, this game's on PlayStation 3, everyone's favorite console.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Joe would run this game and be like, alright, I'm on the 3rd mission because of loads.
Yeah, for those that, have watched me run things on my PS3, the loads have gotten to the point where they're functional, but they're horrendously slow.
Okay, who the heck is this on screen, and what is he doing in a box? What just happened? Would someone like to explain that?
Snake's not really good in this game.
He is not very good in this game. He's so bad that outside of the 2 missions that we're forced to play him on, we don't. He's absolutely middle of the road. So remember how I said earlier, no pants? Congrats, no pants. That's us.
You weren't kidding.
It's faster.
It's faster. Yeah, so movement speed is actually based on what you're wearing in this game. So New Game Plus, we wear no pants because it's faster. We also, you'll notice something that a lot of Metal Gear speedrunners might go, blasphemy, what is this? I'm using stealth camouflage, and I am not ashamed that I am using stealth camouflage. The first guy to run this category used it, and we just kind of stuck with it, where we allow it. So yeah, it's cool. This game doesn't have any kind of like ranking system or anything. It's just you get an S or a lesser letter. So yeah, we put the stealth on, we run through, we call it fun, and we do it without pants on. I really like running games without pants, don't I?
Yeah, you do. Seems to be a common theme.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask you if the stealth camo was like exclusive to New Game Plus category.
Yes. New Game physically cannot access the stealth camo. If you've played Peace Walker before, you guys probably have a preconceived notion of this game is grindy. Yeah. When you are setting up your own save file, that is a fact. Thankfully, on PS3, we have found a way to share save data, which is really cool. But if you're on Xbox, you're unfortunately on your own. But yeah, in order to get stealth camo, you have to do a ton of endgame grinding to unlock a specific mission, to beat that mission with a specific rank. Then you have to develop the item. There's a lot going on here, but basically all you need to know is a new game run would never get this, be it first ending or true ending. It's just way too... What's up?
100% win.
100% win? When you race me. How's that sound?
Why do you have to turn it around to me?
I don't want to do it. I think, well, there are people who have done Peace Walker 100% before, and they can vouch this. I think estimated 100% time is or I don't know if it was 70 hours or 200 hours, but yeah, it's a lot. I went into the low zone with a box. So you'll notice well, first off, did we even explain box boosting yet? Would one of you guys like to cover that?
I could try to give a shot at it, but
Please go for it.
You know, within Peace Walker, there are different boxes you can use, and you know, every time you dash with the box, it makes you go faster than just running. And then you also hear this, you know, delightful grunting sound, which you have to get used to. At least as a spectator, I got used to it, which is part of the fun of watching it, is just hearing all the...
Yep.
But I guess there's...
Is great.
But I guess like there's the regular cardboard box. I don't know the one that you're using, if it's just like the ambulance box. I know there's the love box from a particular mission or two when you grind out the game. It's awesome.
Yep. In particular, for the purposes of the solo speedrun, there's no advantage to different boxes. Love box has some purposes, but in general, a box is a box for solo. In co-op, there are tanks, there are bombs. The love box is how you can revive people really quickly. Overall, the boxes are really fun, a really fun mechanic in this game. So, outside of box boosting, if you guys ever play this game co-op, absolutely amazing. This game, because it's peer-to-peer, as long as PlayStation 3 has PlayStation Network, you will be able to play this game online, you will be able to play this game with people, and you will be able to experience network lag at astronomically hilarious levels. You can ask Panzer, he's played both co-op and competitive with me, and he can tell you what being body slammed by an invisible guy halfway across the map is like, because it has happened multiple times.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
It just doesn't happen on my screen.
Oops, accidentally went up. Alright, so this is the first instance of me changing fatigues. I have two soldiers. I have a male and a female, and that actually matters because the male and the female models and Snake all have different loadouts available to them. So my male is prepped one way, my female is prepped a different way. I swapped to the female because it's the fastest way, and the cool thing about the female is that the female can crit. Unfortunately, I didn't get a crit, and then that missed. Cool, nice LAV fight. Optimally, you want to one-shot that LAV, but I accidentally fired a little too quickly, so I messed the fight up. Whatever, it's fine, it happens. I'm not worried about this. If I lose time, this time is not what matters. There's other things later that will just eat this run.
Yep.
Alright, so...
Is the crit like, you know, like you say with the damage output, is that RNG based or is that weapon dependent?
It is RNG based. Every single, with the troop I'm using, they have a skill called Engineer. What Engineer does is it gives every single explosive I fire, which is a grenade or rocket typically, has a 10% chance, quote unquote, 10% chance, also bump, to do a crit. And what that translates to in reality is I'm losing time I didn't crit, and you never crit.
So, Amanda took a nasty fall there.
It was a slight bump. It's fine. She's fine. She didn't break her leg or anything with that. Just a bump.
I don't know, man. Like, there's the Emma bump, and then, I don't know, that looks like a very painful bump.
Yeah, that's the Amanda bump, where all you do is break a leg. Yeah, you tell them to do an Amanda bump, and it works out.
Yeah, it's like, here, I'll help you out. Oops, sorry about your leg. But I guess the other thing, maybe you already mentioned this, is that since you're running any percent, is that you're going to be running through virtually just only the missions that you need to actually go for, because there's like the main ops, the side ops, there's a variety of things that Peace Walker has to offer, including, like you said, there's a lot of endgame content that you can grind into.
Absolutely. There are 33 main ops and 128 side ops for, I think that's a total of 161 different ops in this game. There is a lot of content in this game. I am currently the only person I know who's completed an all ops speedrun. I did that on New Game Plus, and I did that without regards to getting S ranks on every mission, which, by the way, stealth camo invalidates S rank. Just under 7 hours for that run.
I remember watching about like a little more than half of that run.
Ooh, we got
Yeah.
best RNG. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, could you explain the RNG since we were chatting about that really quick, Panzer?
Yeah, this room, like, there's 3 doors that Chico could be in, and luckily he got the first door. But this isn't the worst RNG part of the run.
Oh no.
It gets worse.
Now, fun fact, if you guys know about if you don't know about Chico, that's fine, because he was only in this game and Ground Zeroes, and he was promptly killed off in Ground Zeroes, which, to this day, I'm incredibly salty over. Why would you do that? So that's fair that you don't know about him.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. No. Chico, no. But, yeah, you're not gonna see much, if any, screen time of Chico during this run. Oh, please, I fell, so the box didn't equip. So we're gonna do some tech here. We're going to drop the box, and that's gonna let us roll over that wall. That's gonna save just a little bit of time. And thankfully, we did a really nice roll where we were able to pick up a separate love box. That's on the other side. So now you guys are going to see the love box here. I'm going to roll to not equip it optimally, but also that's fine because the game equipped it for me normally. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. And now we're just gonna love box away to victory, and also because speed is not the only thing that's oh boy, please. What? I keep meleeing with the shotgun. Speed is not the only thing that's decided by what camouflage I'm wearing or what fatigues I'm wearing. So is defense. You could see how much damage a single bullet does to me in the early game. Just wait till late game. This game gets tough. So yeah, I'm gonna be running around stealth quite a lot to make sure that I don't get absolutely melted on some of the later levels. I'm going to do another cool little box drop here that's going to let us roll over this one, save a little bit of time, hold that guy up for fun, and we're just gonna head on into the final room of this mission.
Man, that guy didn't know what held him up.
Not at all, no. Just a stealth floating gun. The floating gun couldn't see the floating gun. If a floating gun came up towards you, what would be your opinion on that? Ah, we didn't get the double snipe. That's unfortunate.
I'd get the hell out of there.
Man, look, it's not like a giant floating double barrel shotgun or anything.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I think maybe you said this at the beginning, I just was probably checking things, but like you're using the double barrel stun for just the quick KO.
I am, indeed. I am.
Yeah.
So, shotguns in this game. Panther, would you like to explain shotguns in this game from your perspective?
I mean, what's there to talk about? Like,
Maybe the fact that they're literally sniper rifles or something?
Oh, yeah, I mean, when you level them up, they're pretty OP. Kind of sad that if you have surrender, you don't really need to use it.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's still really fun to use.
Shoutouts to Kinegos. Me and him are the two big New Game Plus runners, and we've been sitting on the sub 90-minute dream for this game for a long time. And just the other day, he finally knocked it out with a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes. I'd like to give a massive congratulations to him because
It was a really good run.
the RNG in this game makes that such a ridiculous goal that it's incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
No crit, that's unfortunate, but he two-shot it. Also, tanks in this game, now, when someone talks about Peace Walker and tanks, what they're actually referring to is motorcycle. That is not a joke. Tanks in this game can turn on a literal dime, so it is very good that we only fight that one single tank, because there are a lot of tanks in this game.
Yep.
Oh lord. But
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
like in the side ups, like there's standard tank fights, the red armored, like the elite tank fights.
yeah, we got armor, we got rocket tanks, we got cannon tanks, we got machine gun tanks, you name it. we got flying tanks. Not really, those are called helicopters, but remember, there are 128 side missions in this game. They had to fill a number of them with vehicles, and they chose 69 through 111 to all be vehicles. So that's fun.
What a nice number to start with.
I know, right? 69. First vehicle.
No,
So
but you're
this-
right. I mean, like when you consider the drifting you can get in either MGS1 or Twin Snakes, and I seen you run the all ops run, I'm like, dude, these tank drifts are ridiculous.
Oh my god, dude, the tank's literally on a dime. Literally, if you've never seen a US dime, look up look up the United States coin dime. They can turn on that with pinpoint accuracy. This is not a joke. Alright, so this C4 coming up, it's not gonna make much sense. Can you explain that one for me, Panzer?
Yeah, so the C4, I don't know if it becomes greater when you level it up, but like the radius is kind of big, like the explosive radius. So you're not actually going to place it on the wall that you need to destroy. You're going to place it just to the right of it, or are you going to do it on the floor?
Nah, I do it on the right. I do it on the window.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just going to place it on the window and run to the far left.
Yep.
And
So
yeah.
just for some reason, the wall explosive detection on that is crazy, and it doesn't hit you in that corner, but it does hit that window. So yeah, C4 just kind of works like that in that mission. All right, infiltrate the crater base. Ooh, what do you guys think? Should I do sunlight? Is sunlight worth it?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll
Yeah,
do
coming from MGS4, it's always worth it.
sunlight. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's. Well, I know which one is the right truck, so I'll figure it out. All right, so I'm gonna wait a little bit so that this guy turns around. That's gonna make my cycle better, and I'm gonna wait a little bit so this guy turns around. We want to box boost whenever we can. Because the more box boosting we get, the faster we traverse all of this. Also, you'll notice some load zones I go into with boxes on, most I try to avoid. That's because on hills like this, it's actually much better for me to it's much better for me to take the load zone in a box. Otherwise, I will go not very far into the room, and I will move at slope speed through load zones, which is pretty annoying. Alright, so I don't have a caution here, which is pretty awesome. I believe that is the last. You'll notice the Kotodama effects I'm using, they cost psych gauge. You can see what my psych gauge is over there on the left hand side. Also, that's a nice little skip right there. you can see what my psych is on the left side, and if I use a ability while my psych is going to hit 0, it will use that ability and then instantly knock me unconscious.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. I think it's this one. No, that's boxes. I'm gonna hit them. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for fun. I got
Just
this.
to do all of them.
Do all of them. Sunlight. Let's go. The sunlight. Oh wait, maybe Metal Gear.
Sunlight! See, I told you it was worth it.
For what it's worth, don't worry, I'm not losing world record because of that. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Metal Gear. So, one of those on New Game actually has a surprising ally in them, Mr. Kojima himself. You can't see that on this category because you can never collect him a second time. But yeah, basically he's just like, Kojima-san! And he immediately invites Kojima to join Mother Base. And you, I believe, can... No, you can't fire Kojima. I don't think it lets you. On that note, would you mind explaining... Actually, let's talk about this boss first. So... Peace Walker is probably most famous for one thing, and that is the AI weapons in this game. Could you summarize those?
AI weapons?
Yeah, you know, the AI, the big ones with the AI pods.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that summarizes them then. So, this is Pupa. That rocket was supposed to actually stun Pupa by breaking its head, but for some reason it didn't. That is odd. I don't know if I missed the head or what. The TLDR on AI weapons is when you stun them, or when you break apart, you stun them. So the goal was to stun it, get a free hit on it, and then just get in the pod. But that didn't happen. Also, fun time, if you guys would like to start shouting out numbers during this scene, we have a minute of downtime. Go ahead and start shouting numbers. I will pull the ones I can. I can only pull the colored boards, though.
Oh yeah, because I think I remember during these, memory boards, it's a fixed timer. You can't skip it. It's sort of a like, kind of like a, quick break every time you get it.
Yep. Unfortunately, you have to.
We have a 3.
These.
Oh, nice number, Panzer.
Unfortunately, you do have to sit, but it's good downtime for your hands, because this is. As you guys can probably see by now, there is a lot of movement and action going on in this game. So, having these short breaks is nice. I say short, but then they're followed by this unskippable cutscene, so I don't know how short they are. They're a little long.
I'm pretty sure the only one you have to do is the Peace Walker one, right?
Correct,
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers!
What's the spoiler about that?
You get a fight Peace Walker.
My bad.
Man, I always like these bits, like after you beat the boss fights, where it's like, looks like Team AI Pod's blasting off again.
Yep. I think it's the. If you played MGS5, you'll know what I'm talking about here. And I believe Steak can correct me. In this game, that's the mammal pod breaking off or flying off, and there's something called the reptile pod, which we'll meet later. But essentially the mammal pod is like the creature's primary brain, and what controls it, the secondary brain, is the reptile pod. There's a lot of lore in this game about like nuclear disarmament and mental health and stuff. This game's pretty deep, but basically all you need to know is that that pod flies away a lot and it controls everything. All right, so this is the hardest mission in the game, Pants. Could you explain it?
Yeah, so you just have to run through like a couple of rooms and then skip a cutscene.
Wow, you
pretty
make
hard.
it sound very difficult. I mean, I didn't need you to play it up for me. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Alright, I might have to ask you to do the second hardest mission as well if you're gonna describe it that good.
What's that? The mission after this one?
Not quite the mission after this one, but it's coming up. It's no, definitely not the mission after this one. Please no. Nah, I believe you know it as mind-based. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no reason to change fatigues for that mission. You literally just re-enter that mission, put on the box, and you just go. I had a little menu snafu. I wanted to use mates, and then I was like, wait, no, this is a new game plus. I don't need to use mates, and I just started box boosting again. All right, and the reason we didn't change out of fatigues is because it's literally a boss. That teeny itty teeny mission. Hardest mission of the game, by the way. And then another boss. So this is the helicopter. Helicopter is one of the worst bosses in New Game. Panzer, New Game Plus. Run down on helicopter real quick.
Not that hard.
All right, there we go. What a fight. Thanks for the synopsis, Panzer. So yeah, that's like a 15-minute fight on New Game. Well, maybe it's like 10 minutes on New Game. That was the New Game Plus Hilo, by the way. I actually crit on the helicopter. Normally the helicopter takes 3 shots. So getting that crit you saw right there just saved an entire shot. Every crit saves 6 seconds because a crit saves 2 rockets and a rocket takes 3 seconds to load and fire. So yeah, the crit time save really adds up if we can get it. And I actually just started implementing crits into those earlier game bosses super recently for that time save. And it's been paying off.
You know, I remember, choppers are also the worst for I think it's like either perfect stealth no kills or like the rank S categories.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you're trying to take out the guards that hop off the chopper as well as getting the pilot. And the flight pattern of the thing is horrendously random at times. And just seeing you destroy it so quickly just brought a smile on my face because it's... Yeah, casually when you're playing the game for the first time, those choppers are absolutely horrendous to deal with.
So in the last room, you guys might have noticed a sniper. Snipers are extremely well hidden and extremely sensitive. They will see everything. Trust me. The guy I totally ran past, he saw me. He just wanted to act cool because he was a sniper.
They see everything.
Alright, so... Panzer, do you remember the mechanic on how certain rooms you can't complete if you have an alert?
Yeah, I remember in this mission you can't finish it. Like you can't finish it on alert.
Yeah.
Which was kind of annoying. Luckily with surrender, it's like very easy to just bypass, but here you've got to be very careful.
When I told you you could literally comment on anything in my gameplay, like Sarge lost 2 minutes here, I didn't mean continually bring up how I'm not using surrender. Okay, buddy.
I'm gonna keep mentioning it because it saves so much time. Like it's just foolish not to use it.
You're right.
At this point.
I don't want to use Kitagos' save file, but you're absolutely right. I really should use surrender. It's for reference, surrender. This game has a stat called heroism. Surrender needs 500,000 heroism to be able to use. So yeah, I think I've put 100 some hours into this game already on the Japanese version, which we'll get to why I'm playing Japanese later, by the way. My heroism is 130 something. So yeah, 500,000 is just under 5 times the amount of heroism I have. It's
That's a lot of grinding.
Rough.
oh yeah, and Kinegos very graciously donated a save file with surrender that he got himself. So I do want to really thank Kinegos. He's done a massive amount for this game. It is not a joke. So how holding up enemies? Would you like to explain how holding up enemies works in this game, Panzer? Because that's fun.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Like, I'm pretty sure you can do it with any weapon, right?
Yeah. Well, not grenades, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can just go like right up to them, hold them up. It's pretty easy to do.
Yep.
And they don't. Yeah, once you've held them up, they don't do anything afterwards. So you can just run away.
Yup.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Also, speaking on this mission is known as Naruto in the business. Would you like to explain this mechanic?
I don't even know the mechanic.
Of how Naruto, the RNG behind Naruto.
Okay, yeah. So the enemy that we're trying to locate because he's got an ID card that we need can be in one of the next 3 rooms, I believe. I'm a little behind, so I don't know which room you're gonna get it in.
Yeah, it wasn't in the first room.
Okay. So yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of time if it's in the furthest room.
Yeah. The first room is unfortunate, or not being in the first room is unfortunate, but it loses like 30 seconds or something. If he's not in the second room, oh, he was, thank God.
Nice.
Good. So him being in the second room is pretty good for me. Come on. Because him being in the second room means I don't have to go to the third room, and if he's in the third room, he is all the way back in the third room, and it's literally a 1.5 minute time loss if we get that RNG.
Yeah.
So we're very happy, and I took all of the enemies out except for this backup crew here, who I'm just gonna let do their thing. Remember how in the previous mission I could not finish it during an alert? That also translates to this mission. So it's very, very, very important that I do not have an alert, but I am aware of where all of the guards are in this mission now. So because of who I held up, I could just run straight to the end. No, wall, please. With literally no worries. You also see me using mates. Not very quickly, but I'm using mates. Or mate is the actual name. Mate is the stamina recovery item. You can only bring 4 Kotodama effects in with you into the mission. So because I've used both of my stamina recovery items, I have to now replenish the rest of the mission with mates. And as you can see, I had to do a lot of running and a lot of box boosting to successfully get to that level. Now, we're coming up on some downtime, and then we're coming up on everyone's favorite, most accurate QTE. Any insight either of you would like to add to this QTE that's coming up?
It's terrible. It's really bad. It's pretty long, and if you fail, you have to like restart a section, and I've done that a lot in my runs, which I'm not very happy about. You just have to memorize. Like it's actually pretty difficult to do first time around, but if you memorize the inputs, then it's not that hard.
Yep. So thankfully, it's calm before the storm. You say memorize the inputs, but I'm gonna be honest with all of you right now. I'm running splits right now, and my split is literally named left, right, left, right, D-pad right, triangle, D-pad left, right.
Or you could do that, yeah. That's fine as well.
Yeah, that's some 5-head strats right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why this exists. This is like we're allowed to go into the reptile pod, or the I don't know which one it is, because basically Big Boss is struggling with the fact that he literally killed his mentor in the prior game. And it's causing some real emotional distress on him. And that has in turn caused some distress on the Mamopod. So here is your super accurate representation of the ending of MGS3. Alright, so I'm just gonna, push buttons. You do not need to let me focus, thankfully. I've done this enough that I know the inputs. And by that I mean I know how to mash. It gives you a lot of time to push them, but yeah, when you don't know them, it's definitely rough. Speaking of rough, that final input. What's your opinion on the final inputs for this cutscene?
I can't remember.
Pansy.
I'm trying to look at it right now.
Pansy, you had one job. What about you, Joe? When's the last time you played this game? Do you have any fine recollection of this cutscene?
I'm just trying to remember, because I know there was some QTEs that were rather unforgiving if you did mess them up. But I'm also just admiring how good these cutscenes actually look for what it was at the time.
Oh, absolutely. Alright, so those last two inputs come rapid succession. If you do not know they are coming and mess up, you have to redo a large chunk of this cutscene. And that's what trips most people up. But yeah, I don't remember who the artist for this game is. I want to say Yoji Shinkawa, but I don't know if that's the correct name. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing artwork. Even if the actual, oh my God, Sarge. Even if the actual story, it's not exactly accurate. It's pretty cool. And remember, this game was a PSP game.
It's very
so
impressive.
we're playing the HD port of this, but those cutscenes, they existed on the PSP. It's Ashley Wood and Yoji Shinkawa. Thank you, Steg. Alright, so now we're coming up on another AI boss. Would you like to explain this one, Panzer? I will be doing what you saw in the VOD.
If I can remember, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know how hard it is to do, but it's 2 shots to kill him. The Chrysalis, right?
Yes.
Just straight away.
Two,
I don't know if you can.
2 with good RNG. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if you can manipulate where Chrysalis lands. But...
Unfortunately, we did not get good RNG, so I have to take an extra shot.
Unfortunate.
Okay. What are you doing, Chrysalis? No!
Did you die?
No, I didn't die. She's just memeing me. Alright, well, now I have to hope a rocket hits. Yeah, so this is now kind of like new game Chrysalis. I don't know why the shot didn't kill. That's unfortunate. There we go. We hit it. Nice. You can literally see how thick that lag is, even though Chrysalis wasn't even on screen. So now we get Chrysalis RNG. Chrysalis will either go here, where she did, or go all the way around and come over there. Thankfully, we got the fast RNG, which is what I wanted. That saves us time. I do have pants on now. For bosses, it's better to wear pants. I know, shocker, but I gotta wear pants.
How can you do this, Dodge?
Alright, so another number pulling section. If you guys see any numbers I can pull that you're interested in, feel free to, throw them on out. I still don't believe that number exists here. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Come on, man. Just make it happen.
Alright, let me just... Yes, I know, Hal. 32. I see a 32. Can I pull it? I can pull the 32. I got you. 53 and 13. I gotta find these numbers. Yo, you guys are picking numbers all in the same row? Thanks, guys. So the only time loss here is if I am pulling a board when the timer ends, I actually lose a lot of time because you have to wait for the board pulling animation to be finished for the thing to end.
I mean, here's a real head scratcher is, every time you're pulling out these memory boards, I mean, I don't know how big that pack is that you're carrying. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be enough to
Joe,
fill all those
Joe, don't worry about it. It's fine. We're putting them somewhere and they're safe. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Overthink it.
Some things Kojima does not need to explain, and that is one of them. Also, this is a really long ending cutscene. Like, really long. It's not the longest. There's one that's a minute long, but yeah, it's long.
Looks like Team AI Pod is blasting off again.
I believe we have the hardest mission next, right?
Yeah. This is definitely it. So like, oh, come on, skip the cutscene. Yeah. Like I really have to focus for this mission. So if you two don't mind, like I believe you and Joe can cover this while I focus.
Yeah, no problem.
See, I think I'm trying to remember. It was like after you beat Chrysalis. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to go through these. I don't know what you call them. Like
the mine base.
Yeah, the mines. Cause yeah, there's gonna be a. Cause again, even though he's gonna be on New Game Plus, there's a lot of maneuvering he's got to do, and I know just from playing the game for the first time, this area was not fun. Guards can be in like many places, especially if you're unfamiliar with the area layout.
There's some very tactical box boosting right here.
Thank you guys for covering. That mission was insanely difficult.
Nice, man.
I appreciate it a lot, Joe.
Yeah, I was sweating if you're gonna be able to make it or not.
Yeah, I for a second there, when that alert popped, I was like, oh no, is this bad? But no, we got through it. Didn't even get hit. That's the best I've ever done that mission. Shoutouts to Travel to the Mine Base. Thank you so much for covering me on that.
Well, because like there's gonna be enemies. I don't know how soon or rather later, but like if I don't know you covered this on your all ops run. Is like if you're being attacked by guards with just standard assault rifles, it's pretty manageable. But shotgunners are the ones that could really ruin your day. I mean, not only do they hurt a lot, but they can mini stun you, so you get stuck in place. They're not the most fun bunch to deal with, besides tanks.
Oh yeah, tanks are great. Alright, so now we're doing like an actual mini boss. Eliminate the guards is a absolutely atrocious mission. I'm either going to save 30 seconds or lose 45 seconds. So let's just hope that this mission plays out how I want. You did notice I actually did change fatigues for the first time. Another thing about the fatigues you use is that it also changes the equipment you could carry. So the clothing I was using actually can't utilize or it can't carry 3 weapons at the same time, or 2 weapons at the same time. And the one that I was using that could carry 2 was more for vehicles. This is a anti-personnel mission, which means I need to come equipped with completely different gear so that I can successfully take all of these guys out as quickly as possible. So right now, alright, here's the shotgun, by the way. I'm shotgunning this guy, just to showcase what this weapon can do. But yeah, the whole goal of this mission is to take guys out as quickly as possible. Thankfully, I know exactly where all of the guards are going to be spawning. Please don't capture me. Please don't capture me! Dang it.
Did you get,
I did.
Ciphers are quite annoying.
So the analog stick, I just hit myself. The analog... what? Cypher, what? The analog stick tells you to wiggle right and left, but it's actually faster if you just spin the stick in circles. Alright, so this should be the last shot. Nope, unfortunately they spread too far out. Ooh, hold on, I'm gonna go for... double kill? Oh, I didn't get the sniper there. Alright, last guard in the mission. I'll just, nice little shotgun him till he's done. The downside about things like the shotgun is you can see a little itty bitty red skull appearing above his head. That means that the guard has entered a dying state, if you will. Missions don't end until all guards have left the dying state, or the unconscious state, whatever, depending on what weapon you're using. So rockets don't do that, but shotguns do. So in general, we want to avoid the shotgun, but it's fun to show off Peace Walker shotguns. Alright, and with that, we are saying goodbye to Snakehead. From here on out, the only things we'll be doing is changing fatigues on Duck, our female, because the rest of the game is a lot of things we need to make go boom. So this is Cocoon. Cocoon is fun. We're gonna go for a strat to try to one-shot Cocoon. We'll see if we get it or not.
You served us well, Snakehead. You will not be forgotten.
And that strat is courtesy of Kinegos. Kinegos contributed a lot. We just absolutely decimated Cocoon in a single hit right there. So, this might actually be if I do this right, this might actually be a Cocoon PB for me on this stage. We'll see.
So I guess would it be right to say that, that's a lot of damage?
That's a lot of damage, yeah. Alright, so we box boosted on the Cocoon so quickly that even though Howl was like, hey, well, that's unfortunate. Game? What do you... okay, well, it's not an ILPB anymore, but it's fine.
Hey, look at this ladder. Oh, wait, you're already on top of it.
Lord! Cocoon is trolling me! Yeah. So I box boosted on so quickly that the game was like, wait, hold on. He's already, well...
Oh, oh boy.
Alright, we're fine, guys. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine.
Star, do you know how you wanted me to tell you, when you're doing a bad job?
Yes, Panzer.
You're not really doing a good job here.
I guess I'm just oblivious to what's going on. I'm just here for the experience.
Someone kicked this man. Alright, more numbers. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I got the one shot, but unfortunately, the M202 shot I fired to break the armor missed. I fired too quickly. So, when I refired the shot, I wasn't on the animation cycle I expected.
We got 31, 28, and 80.
Alright, I will try my best to get 31, 28, and 80. Alright, I just gotta find the 20
this time.
The 28. Can I? No. I'm pulling a free 38 because I didn't see 28. So, oh, there's 28. 32. Can't get it. All right. Well, that was the last of the board pulls. Thank you, chat, for participating in the board pull fun. This cutscene is like a minute long. So, yeah. Isn't it funny how that same piece of debris always just coincidentally flies into that door the same way? No?
Man, that's impressive. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Team AI Pod is blasting off again!
And they're gone.
But I think the more astonishing thing, Sarge, is the fact that they were able to get this thing in this canyon. I mean, maybe they just, I don't know, built it there.
Okay, so the cutscene actually explains that. It comes over the hill, over the top of the giant, mining pit we're in, and it literally throws itself into that pit to fight us. And then is like, wait, I'm stuck in the pit now. It voluntarily relocates itself into that pit for some reason.
I forget which Metal Gear MSX it is, but there's
Oh.
like that bulldozer within the base, and it's like, oh, they just built the base around the bulldozer, or a tank, or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that's Metal Gear 1, the IKEA bulldozer. I was wrong. I forgot this mission existed. I have to go back to Snakehead for one more mission. Sorry.
Hooray for Snakehead!
He's back. And we're just gonna casually hold that guy up. As you guys have probably seen and heard multiple times by now, push your elevator buttons twice, kids. It makes elevators faster. That even holds in Peace Walker. Hooray, Snakehead! Alright, so that first floor, we can't use the elevator if we have an alert. This floor, we don't care. So we're just gonna go for it. Oops.
I guess one common thing from elevators from other games, but like, is there any elevator RNG as far as if it shows up like right away or if it's delayed?
No, thankfully not. It'll either always come at 1 tick speed or 2 tick speed. So elevators are 100% consistent. That's also the only elevator in the entire game. Is that specific one we took. So, yep, thankfully elevators are absolutely consistent. Alright, we're coming up. There's a possibility that I get a glitch here, where the game prevents me from being able to open this door. We did not get it. Getting that glitch can lose over a minute. It is just straight up whether the game decides to let me be able to play again or not.
Man, look at this man's just lifting up that door.
Strength of iron.
Yeah, he definitely didn't. He definitely didn't skip leg day trying to get that door open.
So right there was a QTE. That was probably the one you were talking about, Joe. That QTE is extremely brutal if you don't know what's coming. And on top of that, if you mess it up, you instantly lose the entire mission and have to replay the mission to get it again. The reason to play that mission is you get an item called the red ID card, which lets you, or the red key card, which lets you do this next mission a little quicker, but it's slower to do the cutscene to get the card than it is to just do this mission. So, if you two wouldn't mind explaining this mission and why we're on Japanese.
I have no clue what Japanese does to make this mission better.
Oh, I suggest you turn audio on.
I think I remember. It's the torture segment. Instead of Snake doing the usual like grunting torture, they replaced it with him laughing.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's something about the, I guess, censorship of, you know, Snake just being tortured. They just replaced it with him laughing somewhat to death. But thankfully, due to Sarge's mashing, you know, we'll just get to enjoy the entertainment instead of just trying to fight to stay alive here. It's just so hard to take this seriously when it's just laughing. It's like this dramatic moment. Strangelove is trying to interrogate Big Boss. You know, she's also harboring some resentment, you know, because, you know, he was also the one that, you know, killed the boss, and, you know, you just get this laughter. You just,
When does Snake
I'm
ever
sorry. Oh, man, yeah, I just can't take it seriously.
Right there. I mean, when he's literally being tickle tortured, that's when he laughs. Congratulations, guys. You've seen Snake laugh. Alright,
maybe it's like a trolling tactic against Strangelove. It's just like, oh yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do about it?
Alright. This is one of the only missions that's the same across all categories. I actually do want to focus, if you don't mind explaining this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty difficult to do if you don't have surrender. But because he doesn't, he's gonna have to take down some enemies. He also has to time this just right. Just when the enemy leaves, he can begin unlocking this. So yeah, so if I can remember, when he gets out, he has to turn right and take out an enemy just before he sees him, and then you can go through to the door.
Oh yeah, and then he has to pull out the I don't know what you call like that wiring, that's like embedded in his chest, and then just wait for the guard to turn around. I forget if there's any RNG with this at all, as far as like the guard behavior. But then, yeah, because we're literally down to, well, I mean, we still got pants on, I know, to some disappointment, but Sarge does have to be really cautious here, because these guys can see from really far away with this camo index really being in the negative. I mean, he's like at -49 when he's running. I mean, they could see from very far away. That guy, like I said, just right there, he just was enough to notice him but not get an alert, which I'm assuming if you're under an alert, you can't leave.
That is correct.
Nice.
If you're under alert, the final door will not open unless it is already open. And there are 5 guards in that room, and they all have shotguns, and you're wearing only pants.
Pretty much run if you get spotted.
Yeah. So that was a pretty good torture. There is actually RNG in that the guard with the shotgun who I threw into the wall, I have to grab and throw him a specific way. He can do a number of different movements depending on how I approach him. So I found a setup that's usually consistent, but that does not stop that guard from just doing whatever the heck he wants. And if he turns around early, which he totally can, that mission either loses 20 seconds or is very scary. So I'm very happy that we were able to get through that mission successfully. That's one of the big... Thank you. That's one of the big pain points. I mean, I didn't have surrender, so, you know, I lost, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, with surrender, you just put everyone in the room to sleep, open the cell, and you just walk out.
So free.
Yeah, the co-op comms or Kotodama effects were added into the run super recently, but because you need a certain save file to really utilize them, or need to put many hours into this game, I was like, I'm just gonna play the game, guys. So here you're gonna see me skip a cutscene that you're not even gonna know is there. There we go. We skipped it. You can do that a few times because of how the buffering in this game works.
Oh, Sarge, I think you mentioned earlier about covering specifically why the Japanese version of the game, I guess other than the hilarious torture for speedrunning Peace Walker. But I guess, like, is that much later? Because I guess we have a question, is so Japanese is faster for running the game?
Japanese is faster on disc. On digital, it doesn't matter. No, Japanese is purely preference. It's for the laughs. It's also because I get Mountain Dew, Doritos, Axe body spray, Monster Hunter, and anime girls. So yeah, it's preference. Japanese on digital, Japanese doesn't save any time. Actually, I swear to you, Japanese is actually a little slower because I feel like you get extra lag, but that might just be the system I'm on. So right here, we're trying to get a crit. No crit means this is a 3-shot boss. That is unfortunate. We're gonna lose time, but you know what? It's whatever. This is where crits really start to matter, because that would have been 6 seconds faster if we had gotten a crit. And now, this is the other part where you're allowed to use turbo for this game. I'd also like to point out, if you guys remember the boss's horse from MGS3, we have a horse and it's her. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna sit here and tap the triangle button, because I have nothing to do, and I don't want to mash. You don't really need to mash, but yeah, I mean, now's a good time to chill, just chat. If I get hit by the rockets, I lose 3 frames. So, no, sorry, if I get hit by the rockets, yeah, I lose 3 frames. And there are 7 barrages of rockets. So you don't even lose an entire second if you get hit by rockets. Now, trees, on the other hand, trees lose 6 frames if you get hit, and it spawns another tree. Thankfully, trees are completely scripted how they work, but you do actually have to match during the tree section. Alright, with that, we're gonna tell everyone to go home, stay safe, and we're gonna get yelled at by Kaz for not pushing the triangle button. So yeah, how you guys day going?
You know, I mean, seeing Snake on the horseback like this definitely gives me the vibes of, like, they were definitely thinking of, you know, Phantom Pain for, like, the concept. Because it really does bear similarities between just, you know, like how the missions are structured, their episode or chapter by chapter content. But I guess when I did this for the first time, I thought it was really cool. Going through this cutscene, even though I realized, like, yeah, looking at it now from speedrun, it's like, eh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, good, the mission keeps going.
Yeah, they really do like their missiles.
Yep. So yeah, we got yelled at by Kaz once. In English, Kaz comes in and is like, push the triangle button as fast as you can. It's like, Kaz, please, you don't even know what a triangle button is.
I was about to say, like, how does he even know about the triangle button? I mean, wait a minute, God, wait, is it the Patriots?
I don't think the Patriots exist yet, or maybe that's what they want you to think. It is.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think Kaz is compromised.
Wait, there's some deep lore there. Joe, what are you doing? All right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm still a little sore from Ground Zeroes, just getting used to Kaz backseating you. I mean, literally the whole run.
Oh yeah, he does. He backseats you. Chico backseats you. They all backseat you. All right, this is the actual scariest mission in the game. As long as I don't get an alert, we will be okay. But yeah, this mission is terrifying. So I'm gonna play this.
Really bad.
I'm gonna play it very, very safe here. Hopefully, I get this chaff off before the drone spawns. Now, this chaff is going to trigger a caution, but that's fine by me. Chaffs also disable co-op comms, but throwing that chaff prevents the drone from seeing me. And remember I said movement speed is based on what you're wearing. So I am sacrificing time to come into this mission with a lot of extra safety. Because you really... The first and the third room, you are physically impossible to complete on an alert, and an alert in the second room will carry over to the third room. So yeah, we're going to do that, get all these guys looking that way. Go through while we have the chaff on. I tried to use mates, but I wasn't on the right button. So I'm gonna use mates at the start of this room. Now, I personally find this room is better on a caution. Also, if you die in this mission, you go all the way back to the start. So yeah, that's fun. Right, I'm gonna use mates so I can keep using co-op comms. And I'm just gonna play it safe and run through this room. There are a couple strats you can do in it. But with co-op comms, I don't have to worry about box boosting or anything like that. I'm just gonna use them and get out of this room and be done with it. The last thing you want is to get an alert in this room. Now, this guy is here, but as long as I don't move... Well, I was supposed to hold him up, but that didn't happen. As long as you don't move, you hold him up, but the literal worst thing that could happen happened. I got an alert. So now I have to take out all of these guys here.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Fine.
It's fine. It's fine. There's one more guy. You can tell how many guys there are by how fast the timer is ticking down. So there's one more guy somewhere, but at this point I'm not gonna worry about it because the timer is about to end. So yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a little time lost, but it's better than dying. Normally, when you hold him up, because remember I said earlier, you can hold people up with rocket launchers. It works, but for some reason it didn't work there. Anyway, and now we're on the actual scariest mission of the game. What's up, Joe?
Well, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if there's like a minimum distance you have to be to do holdups, even like, yeah, at times like at point blank perhaps maybe that's what it could have been. Like, just, I don't know, sometimes, like, in games where it's, like, you could be, like, aiming through the guard, it doesn't really count as holding them up, you have to, like, take half a step back.
Yeah.
Was that sort of thing?
I think what happened is if I had taken a step back, I would have fallen down. I think what happened was I just tapped the button, so I held it just a couple frames too short for it to actually register as a holdup. All right, so yeah, scariest mission. I'm gonna focus on surviving Panzer, if you don't mind explaining.
Yeah, I can try. So basically, he's just gonna come back the same way, except in like the middle room, he's gonna go straight down, and there's gonna be a lot of enemies. You're pretty sure you're gonna be on an alert the whole time, right?
Yes, I will be
Yeah.
on an alert the whole time.
So he has to be very careful with his health. He has to manage that. So he will be having rations just on like almost all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, just do a play-by-play. It's fine. It's fine. What's the worst
I'm
thing?
a bit behind, so it's gonna be a bit delayed from what I'm seeing.
Okay. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I remember this, just from, playing the game back then. Because, like, the whole base is, like, alerted to your presence, so it's no longer just, trying to, like, evade stealthily or any of that anymore. Oh, whoa, nice headshot, getting his helmet off. I forgot you could do that. But the heavy armored guards. But then you're also seeing him use a mix of not only just a shotgun to, get rid of a guard or just incapacitate them, or in this case, like, he injure them if you see, like, the red skull, but he's also using stuns and sleep gas grenades, I think I saw. It's just a nice way to kind of, dispose of a guard at, long distance. They can, get nice, like, clusters of them if they're grouped up. Also, another great use of box boosting. I mean, it's nice straightaway, and you also just have to be very careful with guards, especially the ones with the rocket launchers. Like I said, the AR gunfire is manageable, but, shotguns and rockets will stun you. I mean, rockets are worse. Like, they'll really hurt, especially if, given his current fatigue. I think he could withstand maybe a hit or two, but for safety, yeah, you just want to have the ration. Ooh, nice drone blow up there. Okay, more box boosting, and just go to the end of the stage, and then, oh, yep, a couple more guards there, one with rockets.
Okay. All right, we got through the easy part. That's not a joke, by the way. We got through the easy part. Now for the hard part.
Gonna have to deal with a helicopter as well.
If I die, I do the whole mission again. There's a shotgun, but I need to take this helicopter out, and then I can go back inside. So I'm gonna use these sleep grenades I brought, and hopefully take some guys out. Do you think what? Did I miss the helicopter?
Oh,
I mean, I did.
no, I was gonna say I think the helicopter just takes priority first over.
Oh
anything.
yeah, helicopter absolutely takes priority. This guy up here throwing rockets is annoying. Alright, so the TLDR is, or if you're doing good or not, is did the key song Heaven's Divide start playing? As long as we don't hear Heaven's Divide, consider this a not how did that happen? Did I just get shotgun blasted the wrong direction? What? I'm gonna play it safe and put the other curry on before something goes horribly wrong.
What happened there?
I'm actually wondering that myself. Like, he shot forward, but then you got sent the other way, facing backwards.
I got knocked towards him with that shotgun blast. So yeah, I don't know what that was, but if you play this game online, net play or anything, that is what you will see all the time. Oh my god, I'm glad we got through that though.
Oh, guess who's back? Oh, wait. Now it's on 4 legs this time.
Yup, she's back.
What I saw from
I
Kinney's...
remember... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Panzer.
Oh, okay. What I saw from Kinney's run, like, this is much faster than when I was running this. So I'm assuming it's going to be really fast for Sergeant as well. But yeah, you carry on. Didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, you know, when I played this game casually, or in this case, if it was like a new game run, that this fight was dreadful. I mean, I don't know how many times I've had to call in for ammo and, you know, actually trying to figure out how to actually beat the damn thing. And I forget one of the attacks it does where it kind of like locks you in place. Yeah, that's always fun to get stuck in.
Yeah, in the speedrun, I don't think they I don't think they'll have to deal with that. It's really, really lucky that because we've just grinded the game, the weapons are just really overpowered now, so it's much easier. But yeah, at first they're gonna aim for the legs, and yeah, just wait for the legs.
Unfortunately, my first shot missed, and now I'm on like a really weird Peace Walker cycle, so I'm not gonna be able to skip S mines without a crit. Oh, also, fun fact, this game was co-developed with Capcom's Monster Hunter division. So yeah, if you ever see a giant creature roar or scream, yeah, that's what happens. We're in a really weird cycle right now. Are you gonna S mine or jump? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, isn't there a side ops where you're actually fighting like a T-Rex?
There is.
Yes.
That's referencing Monster Hunter. I just remembered that.
Yes, this game has Leolius, with this known as Rathalos in English, Tigrex, which everyone knows is Tigrex, and a monster that is exclusive to Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker called Gear Rex. It's a monster. It's weird because it's a super cool fight, but it's only in Peace Walker. I am waiting for the next Monster Hunter game to come out with Gear Rex, but I don't think Konami wants to let them use it. And that makes me sad because it's a fun fight.
Yeah, the roar does stun Green Saber, which is why I believe you lay it on the ground to not get stunned. Is that correct?
Yes, I laid down prone because the stun would. Oh, that was unfortunate. I matched. Because the stun would knock me unconscious, or knock me unconscious. It would if you guys have played Monster Hunter, when a monster roars, it causes me to put my hands on my head and like get staggered. It's the same principle here in this game. So weird thing about this board is the game starts me on section C of the boards, like my physical model on C, but it starts the cursor on D. So if you accidentally mash like I did, you have to watch your character slowly walk around to D. Yeah, that's just a weird thing they did. But you also notice I'm wearing a uniform I've never worn before. That's because, for some reason, all the uniforms you've seen up to this point, with the exception of this one, will actually complete this mission 12 seconds slower. For some reason, this particular uniform and another one called the sneaking suit will pull boards 12 seconds faster. We don't know why, but it does. It just literally pulls boards 12 seconds faster. Maybe there's more storage space? I don't know. Kojima is not gonna explain it. But yeah, it's small time save of 12 seconds by using this uniform.
I guess according to chat, I guess Snake could have just had earplugs.
Oh yeah, we could have had earplugs 5, but that doesn't exist. Sorry.
I can't believe Snake is a bowgun main.
As a Monster Hunter player, these are funny jokes. Funny joke. Alright. So that is Peace Walker 1. Now, I have put a couple special things in my loadout for Peace Walker 3. Believe it or not, we have to fight Peace Walker 3 times. So get ready for the next one coming up.
This is really hard. I think this is the hardest one, right?
Yeah,
Hardest level.
You're absolutely right. I was incorrect. I forgot this level existed. I blocked it out. This level... I can't do it, Joe. Like, Joe, come on. Cover for me here. Explain this level.
I think I remember this just from watching other runs before, where you're just, you know, you're sweating bullets trying to get through it. You know, there's possibly some, I don't know, things you got to do. I mean, you're just kind of waiting around. Maybe some memes involved. I mean, Peace Walker's kind of doing something, and you know, you hear this dramatic music in the background. You're just wondering, why am I here? Couldn't this just been a cutscene?
Just to suffer. What's going on?
Yeah, it's just.
So, welcome to Peace Walker 3. Our 2.5 minutes of sitting here doing nothing. I would like to show you guys something. So this is Lake Nicaragua. It's the largest lake in all of Nicaragua. The lake is just a suggestion, though, because I don't, like, you guys could clearly see that lake is deep, right? But no, grenades, either the lake is a suggestion or grenades float. Which one do you guys think it is?
Suggestion.
Yeah, definitely a suggestion.
Also, on that note, I would like to introduce you guys to what is known as the swag walk. I mean, just, you know, do a nice little brisk sunset walk here. Look at that beautiful sunset in our tactical swimsuit. We can get some interesting poses here. Oh, there we go. Let's get those thighs on a workout, people. Look at that workout. Guys, skip leg day? She sure doesn't. Oh, let's get that speed up. Get that speed up. You know, this is where MGS4, or this is where all that MGS4 infomercial money went. It's this character right here getting her leg day. Oh, also we can, you know, do some fun stuff. Go, go, go. We can just, you know, shout go, go, go. Enjoy your go, go, goes.
Go, go, go makes you run faster, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh, is that... Oh, okay.
Do some Leolius roars. Do some big bosses. Alright, so yeah, that was Peace Walker 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
That was really hard. Nice job, nice job.
Thank you, thank you. I was stressing. There's a couple missions in this game I've been stressing over, and I didn't realize how much I stressed over that one.
Next part's easy, though.
Says you. Alright, so, fun fact about Peace Walker. Would you like to explain how world record pace works on Peace Walker New Game Plus speedrun, Panzer?
So, pretty much everything is determined by, like, the last 6 missions. Well, not including the very ending, but you could be, like, maybe a minute ahead, 2 minutes ahead, and your whole run just dies to these 6 missions.
In fact, it'll die to this literal next mission.
Yeah.
Alright,
it's
so,
very painful.
Yeah. This is actually one of the best runs I've done in a while. And if we get bad RNG, we lose 2 minutes for free. So let's see what happens. This is the doorknob, or as he's known in the community, doorknob, or as he's known to me personally, jerk or door or dork. Yeah. So take bets now. What RNG will we be getting, Panzer?
I want to say that you'll get the best RNG, so I'll say first room.
Oh no. You ruined it. It's over now.
Oh.
It's definitely not happening. Let's see. Oh, we got best doorknob RNG.
I told
you. We did it. Commentators bless.
I'm glad I didn't even say anything.
Okay, so all you need to know is if he's not there, there's another spot in that room he could be. If he's not there, yeah, enjoy your 2 minutes of time loss. He's on the other side of the level.
So
Best
annoying you can't, like,
RNG, but
manipulate
worst execution.
Hey. Why don't you try running the game, Skeeth? Alright. Doorknob 2. You thought the RNG was over? No, 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 no. Get ready for 5 more missions of RNG.
You know, I
So-
seem to remember these Zadornov missions sort of like that meme where it's like, oh, sorry, Snake. We thought we captured Zadornov, but he was actually in another castle.
What
Kind
is
of a
this?
thing.
I just got the best RNG again. Why?
Yes.
So again, 2 spots in this room, and then another spot on the opposite side of the next room. We've got literally the best RNG twice in a row. Now, Alright, surely Doorknob 3 is going to take all of that away from me. There's no way.
I'm
What's
gonna
the
keep
base
the
right now?
faith and say, you know, you'll get the RNG again. The best RNG.
We got best Chico. We got second best Naruto. We got best Doorknob 1 and Doorknob 2. Literally the reason my estimate is so high is because I thought none of these were going to work. And they are all giving me the best RNG. Why you do this, game? Why you do this?
20th anniversary.
20th anniversary, everybody.
I was gonna say perhaps maybe like the missile base, you know, because you mentioned that if you took a death at certain points, it's like a redo, so like that could definitely add a lot of time.
Yeah, that's for sure. Alright, this mission's kind of scary because a guard is going to be in my face. Zadornov. Exactly. Saber gets where it comes from. So I need to make sure not to get hit by this guy. Alright, we're good. Remember, I am in a swimsuit, so these bullets will do a lot of damage to me. So let's see, what doorknob will we get? 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 and 2 are fine. 3 is, 4 is, Let's see what we get.
I'm blessing you.
Alright, we finally got bad doorknob RNG. He's
Oh,
not on
no.
1.
Ah,
He's not on 1. I'm gonna wait for my rocket to reload before going into this next room. Option 4. Thanks, Ed. Alright, usually he's in 2. I think 2 is his typical spawn point. I only got 1 run where he wasn't on 2. Oh no, he's not on 2.
Oh, here we go.
Alright, now we're losing time. Alright, so if he's not on 1 or 2, it's a 20-second time loss for him to be on 3. No, I got an alert! Alright, that's not good. You can never finish a doorknob mission or in an alert. Oh, what is happening? Okay, we got 3. I'm just gonna sit here and wait out the alert. It's not worth it. They don't know where I am, and it's not worth it to try to kill them all because I don't have a good weapon. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't do this. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, thank you. You know, I guess I could kill them, but, like, at this point, we've committed so much.
oh, now I can see why it was a little scary for a second. That guy's like, huh?
Okay, hold on. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Okay, ask in the chat.
I'm just a cat, guys. Just a cat. So the problem with using weapons is that if I use one, the alert or the evasion will restart back to full, and that is a big room. I have to find every single enemy in that room to take them out for going a combat route to even be worthwhile. Also, I just unlocked something. Did anyone see what I unlocked there? I don't think I Fultoned anyone. Oh, no, it was a Fulton. Never mind.
I mean, it was in Japanese, so I wouldn't know.
I guess I did Fulton someone on accident. Look, guys, I only lost 2 minutes. It's okay.
Only 2 minutes.
This is why the estimate exists.
It's like, oh no, Snakes, a doorknob has escaped again.
Ah, yes. It's like someone is letting the doorknob out. Hey, so, this mission again. You might recognize this mission from Rescue Chico. Turns out we're here again. Believe it or not, it uses the same mechanics, except... Well, the RNG is determined a little differently, but the TLDR is 1, 2, or 3, guys. 1, 2, or 3. Where's the doorknob gonna be?
At least this one isn't as bad.
That's true, but we'll see. We'll see. If he's in 3, it sucks.
Yeah, still.
I was practicing and I accidentally bumped into a guard, and if you bump into a guard, your stealth camo instantly goes down, which is very, very bad. Because then you get an alert and you cannot interact with doors. What the heck, game? We got
Surrender.
best RNG.
Yay!
Surrender.
Yeah, surrender.
You cannot interact with doors during a caution. Normally, you can't exit during an evasion, but this level, you actually can't interact during even a caution. So, yeah, we have to make sure we don't do anything. Well, on the plus side, we're not gonna world record. Or I don't know if it's the plus side. We don't have to worry about world record. And I'm pretty certain we don't have to worry about PB. So, we're just gonna finish this run. We're gonna finish it strong. We're gonna do it. It's Peace Walker. I hope you all have enjoyed this train keeps a rolling.
Yep, and Checker. The doorknob escaped again.
Yep, believe it or not, this is the 5th time. How does he keep doing it? This mission is actually pretty notable without having surrender. So, this is probably one of the hardest missions, even with surrender, because it's very long. There are a lot of guards that could see you. There's a lot of places you can lose stamina. Also, if you run out of stamina in stealth, you unequip the stealth camouflage. So, yeah, we're just gonna, play that safe. We're gonna take that guy out. We're just gonna keep playing it safe. No. Oh, we didn't take him out! It's fine. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. This game is a lot of it's fine.
I mean, it feels like the whole run is like that, honestly, just from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, we're just
Maybe not so much in the beginning, but like there's definitely some
the
moment where it's like that.
The end game gets real Monka-esque, so I was practicing doing this risky, but no, I don't need to do this risky. I have time. We're safe. I'm just gonna use my co-op comms. Get through this room. Alright, let's not have another weird ladder incident where we fail to hold the guy up. I got it this time. Boom. I actually have to hold him up because of where he is. Put our little box down. Get our... Oh, unfortunately, I didn't put it close enough to the wall. That is unfortunate. So, if you mess that up, this is the route you have to take. You have to go a little bit to the right and roll over a small railing, but it's not too bad. Alright, should we do Sunlight again for those who missed it?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Pause. I'm in the facility. I remember which one it is this time, so that's pretty exciting. Alright. And we found Doorknob. He's in the same truck as the new
Sunlight.
Sunlight. All right, and with that, one more RNG mission, but we're through the worst of it. All right, last one, guys. 1, 2, or 3. Last one.
Is that a question?
Yes. What do you
Uh,
think? 1, 2, or 3?
I'm gonna say 3.
I'll say 1.
All the RNG up to this point, and he's gonna be worst. All right, let's see what we get. All right, so I'm just gonna line up the first shot. He is not there. That is unfortunate. Let's see if he is in the second spot. Oh, wow, thanks, Panzer.
Don't blame me.
You said third.
But yeah, just because I got it right doesn't mean it's my fault.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. What a guy. Alright, the doorknob is done. 6 escapes. And now, the thing you all been waiting for. Turns out there is actually a Metal Gear in this game. So something we did was we actually set up a manipulation for Metal Gear. So that when we got to the mission, it would only have 33% HP on its parts. Which is good for us. Because it means the boss dies quicker. So we pulled Zeke out of Outer Ops earlier so that it wouldn't gain HP. We're gonna swap on in, and now get ready for the best song in the game. How much you hear of it depends on how lucky I am with the crits. Also, my Metal Gear is watermelon colored. Because it
Is this
can
a
be.
Kaza song?
Yes. Okay, so we got the jump, unfortunately. Now it'll either run or do something else. What a guy. What a guy. Alright, one more hit, and time is on final hit. And time.
Alright, 134.10.
Jeez.
Let's go.
Well done, man.
Thank you. So yeah,
Proud
if
of
you're
you.
interested in looking this song up, I believe it's Kyoryuki Hime. Just look up Paz's theme or from Metal Gear. It's the best song in the game, and you know, anime. But yeah, that's been Peace Walker. Thank you so much for having me. Thanks Panzer for being here. Thanks Joe for the impromptu step in. I appreciate it.
No
Good
worries.
sport, fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm
And,
actually glad I, participated in this. It was, it's definitely an interesting game to watch. You know, like I said, I've seen speedruns of it here and there. I've seen a whole full one now, and it was cool to watch.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't have anything else to plug. I mean, the links or everything are in the chat. Give me a follow, give Panzer a follow, give the channel a follow, and have fun with the rest of the marathon. I'll probably be back later for some hosting, but yeah, thanks guys. I'll see y'all later.
All right, Sarge. Thanks for running Peace Walker, and Panzer, thanks for doing comms for this run. We are going to have the next run get underway just very soon with Ed Boy running MGS2 Sons of Liberty Tanker Extreme all dog tags on PS2. So we'll go into a brief intermission to get that set up, so don't go nowhere.